What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a good day. So I started meal prepping like 3 weeks ago, and something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I finally started doing it. I'm pretty pumped. But when I was doing some research on how to do it and like how to cook chicken and stuff like that, the videos I found really were kind of confusing and didn't really make it super clear to me. So I kind of wanted to document how I do it, and hopefully it'll help some of you guys. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing today is boneless, skinless chicken breast, white rice, and broccoli. Now I do get all organic brands. You obviously do not have to, but it's just something I like to do if I can. So I'm going to be using this large pan to cook all the chicken in, and it'll be going in the oven. I got Tupperware right here, just for an example. I'm making 10 meals. Or 9 or 10, ends up being about that much. I got these at the 99-cent store. They were $2.99 for 10, so super cheap. They're not the best quality, but they do hold up quite a bit. You're also going to need a pot to cook the rice, measuring cup. Some of the stuff I use to cook the chicken, throw some teriyaki, some olive oil, cooking spray, garlic salt, lemon pepper, curry powder, and then some onion. And I have this bowl here to mix some of the stuff up. I also have been using one of these brushes, I forget what it's called, to spread all the seasoning and stuff evenly on the chicken. So first things first, I'm gonna unpackage. Oh, this is 6 pounds of chicken, by the way. I'm kind of a big guy, so I eat a lot. I'm 6'5", 216 pounds. So get as much food as you think you need. If you want to measure it, of course, go for it, do your thing. I'm just showing you guys what I do. This is a 2-pound bag of white rice. I'm going to cook the whole thing. And I got 4 10-ounce bags of frozen broccoli. This makes it super easy because you just put it in the microwave and it's done. And it's super cheap, so that's why I got it. So I'm going to prep my pan for the chicken. I'm going to grab some cooking spray and the olive oil. Just hit this with some cooking spray on the pan before putting any chicken down. Then I'm just gonna pour some olive oil on the pan. Now we're ready to break open all our chicken and place it in the pan. Alright guys, so I got all the chicken laid out on the pan. This is tender, so they're already cut up, just in case you're wondering. So I'm going to pump the brakes on the chicken real quick and get our rice going. So for this type of rice, it takes 8 cups of water, and then put the rice in, bring it to a boil, and then cut the flame, and then put a cap on and set the timer for 20 minutes. And then once that rings, it's done. Or if you have a rice cooker and you want to use that, go ahead and use that. 4 cups. 8 cups. So once your water's in, I'm going to go ahead and cook this entire bag. Before I get back to the chicken, I'm just gonna get this oven fired up. So you want to put it on 375 bake, and then it'll go in for about 35 minutes. Now that the oven's preheating, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to season our chicken. Starting off with the onion. This is nice. I'm pretty generous. I found that even when I add, it feels like I add a lot of seasoning, the flavor really doesn't come out too much. So, of course you guys are open to put whatever seasoning you want or flavor it how you want. Now I'm gonna hit it with some garlic salt, lemon pepper, curry powder. Alright, so now I'm going to take a bowl, some teriyaki sauce, a little bit of lemon juice, and then some olive oil. I usually throw in a little bit of soy sauce too, but I'm out right now, so. Mix that all up. Now I'm going to take my mix and evenly distribute it across the chicken. And then I'm going to basically paint the chicken to spread everything nice and easily. Just take a minute to just blend everything in really nicely. Especially when cooking this much chicken, some of it's on top of each other, so I want to make sure to get underneath some of the ones that didn't get seasoned. Alright, so our chicken's all prepped up, ready to go. I actually did hear the rice boiling, so hit the cap on that, cut off the flame, and then set the timer for 20 minutes. And our oven just hit 375, so it's ready for the chicken to go in. So I am going to throw some aluminum foil over this before it goes in the oven. I'm still experimenting with this. My dad said it helps to not dry out the chicken so much, which I think it does help, but I've noticed it also takes longer in the oven to cook with the tinfoil on. Alright, so chicken's in the oven, just at the timer for 35 minutes, and then we'll check it, make sure it's cooked all the way, and see if it needs some more time. Now we're going to get started on our microwavable broccoli. I think it's 5 minutes per bag. Yeah, 5 minutes per bag, so 5 times 4, 20. About 20 minutes to cook these all. I'll do it one at a time. And then while that's in there, I'll take this time to just clean up a little bit and put everything away. So a little update, I'm on my second bag of broccoli in the microwave. The rice just finished, so it's fine, you can leave it there for now. And the chicken's got 24 minutes left on the oven. I think we started somewhere around 6 o'clock. So, I mean, if you really tried, it's possible to do this in an hour or about an hour. You know, one thing about meal prepping that I've found, like, I mean, well, that I've known about when I didn't meal prep, but like, you know, when you don't have a meal ready, a good meal, and you're hungry and there's nothing, that's when you make bad decisions and you kind of are forced to eat something that is not the best for you or your goals. And cooking in bulk and making all these meals and having them ready that you can just pop them in the microwave for a couple minutes and you have a good meal ready to eat, you know, makes a huge difference. Not to mention the time you save just having a meal ready all the time. You don't have to prep it or anything, it's all done. Daisy! Does the chicken smell good? Does it smell good? Does it smell good? Oh. Yeah. We're getting pretty close now, so I'm just going to lay out all my Tupperware ready for it to be filled up. Alright guys, so I got my Tupperware laid out. I'm going to start with the rice and fill the containers, and then the broccoli just finished, so I'll do that too while I'm still waiting on the chicken. It has 10 minutes left. So I got the rice all done, and I got my bowl of broccoli here that I'm going to add next. So the timer did go off for the chicken, but it wasn't enough. 35 minutes at 375 was not enough with the tinfoil on top. So I'm gonna put it for another 10 minutes and see how it looks. All right, I got my rice and broccoli all added up. Looking pretty good so far. Just waiting on the chicken and we're all set. So I put it in for another 10 minutes. That finished, and I took it out, took off the tinfoil. It's not 100% cooked yet. And then I'm gonna throw it on the broil for about 7 minutes, and we'll see what it looks like after that. Like I said, I'm still playing around with this. You know, without the tinfoil on top, it's going to be 375 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. That's going to be plenty of time. But with the tinfoil on top, you obviously have to put it in a little bit longer. Apparently the broil is really going to help just seal in all of our seasoning. Just pulled the chicken out of the oven after the broil for about 7 to 10 minutes. You can see it really sealed up that seasoning really nice. Make sure you cut a few pieces open just to make sure it's cooked all the way through like I did. And then add to your container. Got my chicken all laid out. It looks really good. I can't wait to eat one. I'm gonna eat one right now. Look at that. Alright guys, yeah, so this was how to meal prep chicken breast, broccoli, and white rice. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at James Garville. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.